You know what? Confidence is not that everything will go right. Confidence is even if it doesn't go right, I'll be able to handle it. A lot of people, what they do is, no matter what the situation they go, no, it will happen for me. I'm a very positive person, and they build this very massive positive bubble that when it bursts, they fall like anything. So around positivity, I want you to stay very careful, because artificial positivity is one of the most toxic things to have in your life. How to be a more confident and to be a more positive person. You know what? Whenever somebody is looking for confident, I'll definitely tell you, because confidence to me is directly proportionate to your self-esteem. How much you love yourself decides your ability to show up in this world in a more confident manner. The more good you do, the more deserving you get. The more deserving you get, the more confident you get. Taking small risks and accomplishing them every day starts to build your confidence muscle. So that's very helpful. How dependable are you? Do you say what you mean? Do you mean what you say? Again, helps you build your confidence. So for me, all of this, my definition of confidence recently changed when I read this somewhere, that you know what, confidence is not that everything will go right. Confidence is even if it doesn't go right, I'll be able to handle it. And I really like this definition, because most of our lives, it's not that everything goes right, but our ability to handle it is what makes us super special. So when you're working with your confidence, that's what my suggestions to you would be. Try all of these. You'll start to see yourself, tap into your courage on a daily basis. What can I do today that will make me feel more courageous? What can I do today that is outside my comfort zone? What can I do today that will make me feel bold? All of that helps us build our confidence, because remember, the first time you do anything, you may not get it right, but the fact that you've done it and you've ticked it, the second time is easier, the third time is even easier, the fourth time is super easy. So it's all about going from hard to easy. It's hard till it's easy, like I always say. As far as being a positive person, I'm very scared of fake positivity. What do I mean when I say this? Fake positivity to me is when people try to remain positive when things are negative. I'd rather you stay realistic and choose positive rather than be positive. So let me explain the difference. Let's say somebody's had an accident in your family. You can't be positive about it, right? What can you be? Reality is that accident was not a good thing. But now, what can you do about it? It's already happened. So what's the best you can look at it as? Okay, at least only the leg got injured. Nobody died, or everybody's okay, or this is curable. So what you're doing is you're looking at that silver lining around the cloud and then choosing your thought. A lot of people, what they do is, no matter what the situation, they go, no, it will happen for me. I'm a very positive person, and they build this very massive positive bubble that when it bursts, they fall like anything. So around positivity, I want you to stay very careful, because artificial positivity is one of the most toxic things to have in your life, which is what you don't want. So look at reality, accept reality, choose an empowering thought. That is positivity. Keep yourself free of complaining and blaming. That is one way that I have built my positive personality, which is every time I catch myself complaining or blaming, I have to put a coffee bean into my coffee jar. And for so many years in my whole house, we used to have this activity where I used to be like, anybody complaining, anybody blaming, chalo, 100 rupees dalo jar mein, 100 rupees dalo jar mein. And we used to have this charity jar, or, either you could use it for dinners on Wednesday that we go for. Becoming extremely hyper aware of your thoughts, people so casually are constantly remaining in victim board. Everything could be going right in our life, and yet we'll be complaining about something, which is so sad, because God from above is looking and saying, I have made her a Ferrari, and yet she's continuing to act like a Maruti. So see in your life, maybe you are better off than, 90% of this world. If you have a roof, if you have good food to eat, if you have a car to drive, if you have, all of those basic things, sometimes that in itself is a great life. And here we are, because of that one relationship or because of something not going according to us, we start to complain so easily. So become hyper aware of traffic. We shouldn't complain about weather. These are things that, you know, we have so much control over because we have a house that we can come into. There are so many people in this world who are suffering, and instead of looking at them, we keep looking up and going, but I don't have that, but I don't have that. Today onwards, for every one person you compare who's on top, compare yourself with the 15 that are at the bottom, and then remind yourself you are a very lucky person. You are, that gratitude is what really makes us deeply positive if you want to be a positive person. Yeah.